Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Michelle McKay Yoga. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. We're going to do a little bit of yoga today. If this is some sort of content that you like, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you have a couple of blocks and a strap, that's great. If not, we can improvise. So let's come down to the mat and we'll start in child's pose. So for your child's pose, you can always have your knees close together, or you can let the knees be wide apart. It's completely up to you. Well, actually, it's more about what's happening with your lower back, to be more specific, right? So when you're in your child's pose, knees either close together or a little bit apart. And then let the forehead rest towards the mat. You could use a block to support your forehead on the mat. And just start to cultivate your ujjayi breathing. So you're breathing in and out through the nose. And that breathing has an audible quality. It might sound like when you hear a shell and you put it up to your ear, or like you're fogging a mirror. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, walk your hands and your arms over to the right, send your sitting bones to the left. And maybe you have to lift the chest up a little bit and lengthen the torso more towards your right side. Then you're going to inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, change sides. So now the hands are going to walk over to the left side, torso moving to the left side, and breathe in. Then inhale, come back to center, and when you exhale, come up to all fours. So you're on your hands and your knees. Your hands are going to be directly underneath your shoulders, your hips over your knees, and your lower legs parallel with one another. It's completely up to you whether you want to have the tops of the feet down or the toes go under. We're going to move through some rounds of cat-cow just to wake up the spine. So as you inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, round your spine, dome your upper back to the ceiling. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. And again, inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. Stay here, inhale. And when you exhale, bring your bottom to your heels, extend the arms a little bit more forward and straight, coming into a really active child's pose. So the hands are going to stay separated the width of your shoulders. The forearms are going to lift, the upper arms are going to lift. And you're going to inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, curl your toes under, lift the knees from the ground, come into downward dog. And you might have a ritual that you do in your downward dog. You might like to pedal out your heels. You might want to move your hips from side to side. But allow the arms to frame your head and your neck. Now keep your belly engaged and walk your hands back to meet your feet and take a forward fold at the back edge of your mat. All 10 of your toes are going to point forward. And then once you get to the back edge of your mat, you might want to take a hold of opposite elbows. Or you can let the hands dangle, let the hands rest on the shins. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, release the hands and take an inhale to lift the heart a few inches and take an exhale to fold back down. Bring your hands to your hips, press down into your feet. Lead with your upper back as you inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, release your arms and come to the middle portion of your mat. So we'll just do a few half sun salutes just to get in link with your breath, right? So you're going to stand either with your feet together or hip socket distance apart. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads, so your legs are very active. Lift the heart, lift the chest, and roll your shoulders back and down, chin level with the ground. As you inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. Look up. And as you exhale, fold. As you fold, feel free to have a generous bend in your knees. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold back down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale back to your center. Could be your heart, could be at your sides. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Exhale to fold back down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up as you look up. And then exhale back to your center. And then one more time, half sun salute. Inhale, reach your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch and reach the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, arms by your sides, Tadasana. And then find your way back to the front edge of your mat. Once you get, adjusting my band. Once you get to the front edge of your mat, same thing, you're going to stand either with your feet together or hip pocket distance apart. Root down through your feet. And then as you inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward. And then exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. So if you have blocks or a strap or anything to raise the floor closer to you, have those things close by. I'm going to use a block underneath my right palm. And then as you exhale, reach the left arm up to the ceiling. So you're in a lunge with a twist. Try to keep that left knee directly over your left ankle and turn your heart and chest towards your left side as you reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, backstroke that arm down. Step back to plank pose. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. Your knees can come down first. Lower all the way down to the ground. And then inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. You're in cobra pose. And then exhale, draw back, downward dog pose. Feet about hip socket distance, hands about shoulder width. Stretch the inner and outer heels towards the ground. They don't have to be flat. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. You can take 2 very large steps or 1 very light hop. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale to bow and fold down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up as you look up. And then exhale back to your center. So we'll do the lunge on the second side. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest up. Now this time when you exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. And then again, you could use a block, maybe even like a stool or a bench. The left hand is down, and then reach the right arm up to the ceiling. So you want to have this sloping down of the hips, but the chest is lifted. And then extend your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Take an inhale here. Then when you exhale, backstroke your top hand down and step back to plank. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, either cobra or up dog. Now I'm taking the up dog version. And then exhale, roll over your toes, downward dog pose. So as you roll over your toes, your downward dog might become shortened. So then you're going to have to readjust your feet so that if you were to move from downward dog to plank, you'd be in perfect foundation setup of alignment. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale to fold back down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up as you look up. And then exhale back to your center. Join your feet together. And as you inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Come to chair pose. And then exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, lift your heart. When you exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back, lower your body down. Inhale, upward dog. And again, you can take cobra if that's a better back bend for you. Exhale to down dog. Now you're going to bring your right foot forward, your left heel is lifted, and then reach your arms back. So your palms are facing down, you're drawing the belly in, and you're just kind of hovering above your right thigh, your right quad. Scoop the belly in and inhale, reach the arms up. You're in crescent lunge. Now as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Maintain the lift of your chest. Lift up and out of the sides of your waist. And then exhale to twist. So if you have anything going on with your lower back, or if you're in the first few trimesters of your pregnancy, don't twist, right? Stay in an open twist. Left outer arm to the outside of the right thigh. Palms together in prayer. Elbows over elbows. Revolve the left side of your chest towards the right side of your chest. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to the floor and begin to straighten your right knee any degree. Again, you could use blocks or bricks on either side of your foot. Because of the block, I'm able to get both of my legs straight. And my back heel is almost flat to the ground. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. And you're really trying to get that intense stretch for the hamstrings and engaging the quad by lifting the kneecap, lifting the quad. Right? Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten your elbows. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Now the left foot's going to come forward. Right heel is high. Pause, draw the belly in, and then reach the arms behind you. So you're just hovering above your left thigh. Crown of the head reaching forward, lower back reaching towards the back edge of your mat. Keep the belly engaged. As you inhale, reach the arms up, lift the torso to upright. Your palms are going to face one another. You're spinning the upper arms away from your ears. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Maintain the lift of your chest. And exhale, twist if you choose. Right arm to the outside of your left thigh. As you look down at your left foot, make sure your left toes are facing straight ahead. And now you're revolving the right side of your chest towards the left side of your chest. And try to keep your right heel directly over the ball of that foot. Take an inhale here. Then as you exhale, unwind. And then safely to any degrees, straighten your left knee. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads, lengthen your chest forward, out, and down. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, bend your left knee, step back to plank. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten your elbows. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward dog. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Bow and fold, exhale. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, return to chair pose. Then exhale, stand, pause, and breathe. So now we'll do a sun salute B. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left heel in and down. Inhale as you root and rebound up to warrior one. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Look forward, step backwards. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right heel in and down. Inhale as you draw your body up to warrior one. And then exhale, hands to the floor, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pardon me for those rolling over your toes. That's the tops of my feet. A little bit of friction from the mat. As you can see, the mat is worn. We're taking a path to Middle Earth here. Take an inhale. And then when you exhale, lightly bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. So if you can, bring your feet together. Inhale, bend your knees. Reach your arms up. Come to chair pose. And then exhale, stand up, pause, and breathe. So now let's do some standing poses. Let's do some standing poses. If you have two blocks, have your blocks behind either heel. If you just have one, you're just going to move your blocks from side to side. Take your legs as wide as they are long, or take your feet as wide as your legs. You can bring your hands to your hips. And then turn your whole right leg out. Turn your left toes in, left heel out. Right heel lines up at the center of your back arch. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders. Inhale. And then exhale, bend your right knee, coming into warrior two. Turn your palms to face up. Reverse your warrior. Right arm up, left hand down. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, reach towards your right side. Inhale, either forearm to thigh, hand to floor, or block. Then reach the left arm up and over. Right side of your chest forward, left side of your chest backwards. Root through your feet. Inhale, back to warrior two. And then exhale, straighten your right knee. Some of you are going to prefer a shorter distance for triangle. I like a big triangle. Open your arms out to the height of your shoulders. Inhale, reach to your right side. Exhale, right hand to shin block or floor. Left arm up, triangle pose. Revolve the right side of your chest forward, the left side of your chest backwards. Root down into your feet. Inhale, back to warrior two. And then exhale, straighten your legs, release your parallel your legs. And then turn your whole left leg out. Right toes turn in, right heel spins out. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders. And then inhale, exhale, bend your left knee coming into warrior two. You want your left knee to be right over your left ankle. So adjust your feet accordingly so that can happen. And then reverse your warrior, left arm up, right hand down. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, forearm to thigh, hand to floor or block. Right arm up and over, extended side angle. Utthita Konasana. Try to get the left outer hip to be just a little bit lower than the right. One line of energy from right pinky finger to right pinky toe. Press down into your feet. Inhale back to warrior two. And then exhale, straighten your left knee. Right? Keep pressing into the big toe mound of your left foot. As you inhale, reach to your left side. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Utthita Trikonasana. Let the left side of your chest go forward, the right side of your chest go backwards. Smooth, steady inhales, smooth, steady exhale. Press down into your feet, inhale, come up. Exhale, release your arms, parallel your legs. Maybe even slightly pigeon toe your feet. Open your arms to the height of your shoulders. Rotate your arms so your your thumbs point down. Bring your arms behind you. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. And then exhale, tuck the chin, bow and fold. Let the head hang. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Smooth, steady inhale. Smooth, steady exhale. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come up to stand up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Draw the elbows behind you. And then inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold. As you inhale, bring the hands down, lift your chest up. As you exhale, fold. Hands in line with the feet. Maybe the crown of the head comes down. Just going to situate myself in the mat so I'm not too close to the wall. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, perhaps levitate the feet just a little bit. Work your core. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, gently place the feet down. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Bring your hands to your outer hips. Inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, join your feet together. Reestablish your Tadasana mountain pose. Come back to the front edge of your mat. Bend your knees, reach your arms up to your pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale, back to downward dog you go. Join your feet together in your downward dog. And as you inhale, reach that right leg up and back. You want to lift that hip a little higher. Point or flex the foot. You could bend your left knee. Inhale. Then exhale, level off your hips. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Same thing. You could lift that hip a little bit higher. You could point or flex the foot. You can bend that knee. Then level off the hips. Bring your right foot forward. Left heel in and down. Inhale, warrior one. As you exhale, bring your arms behind you. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, tuck your chin, bow, fold, or humble warrior. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come back, warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips and shorten the distance between your feet. So setting up for pyramid pose, classic would be hands behind you in reverse namaste. Lift your heart, inhale. Tuck your chin, fold forward. Right hip back, left hip forward. Press down into your feet. Inhale, come up to stand. Now when you exhale, bring your right hand to your right hip, left arm up to the ceiling. We're just flowing and going. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward halfway. Keep reaching out through your left side so the left and right side are equally long. And then take your left hand to the floor or block, ideally on the little toe side of your right foot. Turn your heart and chest towards your right outer hip, and then stack your right shoulder over your left.
revolved triangle pose. Stay here, one more inhale. Try to create long lines of energy through the arms and legs and the torso. And then exhale, unwind. Fold over your straight leg using blocks or not. Take an inhale here. And when you exhale, step back, plank pose. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. Push your feet back, inhale, up dog. Roll over your toes, downward dog pose. All that on the left side. Left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, bring the arms behind you. Interlace the non-dominant way. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, humble. Make sure you're not gripping or clenching your toes. Move through your feet. Inhale, back up you go. Warrior 1, look up. And then exhale, straighten your front knee. Shorten the distance between your feet. Pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Bring the arms behind you. Perhaps reverse namaste. You can always have the knuckles, or make fists and have the knuckles touch each other. Or maybe you just have your hands on your hips. Lift your heart, inhale. Bow and fold, exhale. You're turning your heart and your chest a little bit towards your left side. Keep the big toe mound of your left foot pressing down, and then allow the head to drift towards the ground. Press into your feet, inhale, come back up. Exhale, left hand to left hip, right arm up to the ceiling. Take an inhale, grow tall. And then exhale, fold over halfway. Turn your heart and your chest towards your left side, and then bring your right hand to the floor or the block on the little toe side of your left foot. That's the full expression of the pose. And then extend your left arm up to the ceiling. Left shoulder over the right, crown of the head reaching away from lower back and tailbone. Another tremendous breath in. And then exhale, unwind, pyramid pose, hands to the floor. Or use your blocks or bench or whatever you have. As you inhale, bend your left knee. As you exhale, step back, plank pose. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a few breaths here. One more inhale. Then when you exhale, gently bring your knees to the mat and pause, sit down, and breathe. You can sit on your feet, you can sit in between your feet. And then bring your legs out in front of you. And cross, if you can, the right leg over the left leg. So if it's too much to have both knees bent, straighten out your bottom leg. Bring your right arm behind you, reach your left arm up. Inhale. And then exhale, twist and turn towards your right side. As you inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Then as you exhale, revolve, look over your right shoulder. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, unwind. You're going to lean backwards and extend that left leg forward. If you can, stack your right knee over your left. Sometimes if you lift up, you can get the knees to stack. Reach your arms up, inhale, exhale, fold. So it's kind of like a Gomukhasana in the legs, cow face. The left knee is over the right. Take an inhale here. And then exhale to fold. Exhale, we're more white so you can see a clear distinction between top knee and bottom knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the hands down, lean backwards, and change the crossing of the legs. Now your left arm's going to go behind you. You're going to reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, and then exhale, revolve to your left side. As you inhale, reach the crown of your head up. As you exhale, revolve, look over your left shoulder. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, unwind. Straighten out the right leg. Lift your butt up, and then stack your left knee over the right. So it's that, again, kind of a half cow face. Reach your arms up, inhale, and then fold forward, exhale. If you couldn't reach your foot, you could use a strap, right? So you could use a strap or a towel to reach your foot. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Lean backwards, straighten out both of your legs. Dandasana, flex your feet, hands by your outer hips. This is a good place to use a blanket if you tend to slouch. Reach your arms up, inhale. Fold forward when you exhale. Same thing, you could use the strap. It's easy for you to get to your feet. Maybe you use a block behind your feet, right? And you reach for the block. Take an inhale, and then exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up, sit tall. Exhale, release the hands down. And come to a position where you can sit and maintain the tall spine. So maybe that's with your shins crossed. Maybe that's with your sitting in between your feet or on your feet. And just observe how the body feels from that little flow and go. Some hip opening, hip neutralizing, a little abdominal work by suspending the feet in that modified headstand. So just a quick little practice to give you a burst for your day. So if you like videos like that, give me a thumbs up. If there's anything that you would like for me to do, maybe you're working on arm balances, maybe you're working on inversions, or maybe you're just working on your standing poses, leave me a comment, I'll respond, and I'll create a video for that. So again, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me and welcoming you back to another edition of Michelle McKay Yoga. Peace out, yogis. Ciao for now. Okay, David, I think